Hi, this is Mark Frechette from Georgetown County School District. And today I wanted to show you a pretty cool new tool, or at least new to me, is Insert Learning. And basically with Insert Learning, it allows you to take any online website or article that you can find, and you can make it interactive, like an interactive learning tool, a lesson, even an assessment. A lot of times with some of the free online article sources that people find, they only allow you to choose their articles and their questions. However, with Insert Learning, you can go to any article or any website that you find online and you can add and create the questions. So we're just going to kind of walk you through some of the basic features. First of all, this is absolutely free if you go with the basic plan. You can always upgrade just like anything else. But I'm going to show you the free version, and we're going to kind of walk through it. So what does it allow you to do? Basically, like I said, you go and you find any article that you want. So I just found a great article on, I believe it's Biography Online, and you'll see that it's on Walter Payton here. So if I wanted my students to go ahead and use this article and ask them questions to this article, then what I'm going to do is I go to the article first, and then I come right up here to Insert Learning. I've added it as an extension. You can just go to the Chrome store and type in Insert Learning and add it to your Chrome as a teacher. Once I go to my article, I click on that extension, and you'll see right off the bat it tells me as a teacher that you can choose lesson templates here. And I can pick these things. There's actually more templates down here. However, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create the lesson that I want to create today. So I'm just going to hit dismiss. And right over here to the left, you'll notice that here is my teacher toolbar. And basically it looks a lot like the student toolbar as well. And as I just kind of scroll through here, you'll notice that right up on the top, it gives me the option to assign. Right here is a highlighter. It's a basic highlighter. So if I want to highlight text, I could go ahead and click on this, and I could say, through this article for students, go ahead and let's use green for maybe the main idea of each section. So, if I was going to go ahead and come through here, you'll notice that it is in yellow right off the bat. So all I would do to change that is I come on it and I click on this, and so I've changed the color to green. I can click it again, it'll go to blue, and I'll cycle back to yellow. So again, I can just highlight maybe, in green, I can highlight the main idea, or in yellow, I could do supporting details. So if I came down through, and again, I found something that I needed to highlight as a student, I could do that in yellow. And then finally, I could also do maybe something in blue. So if there was something that was confusing to me, I could go ahead and click on that and change the color to blue. So again, you see basic features with the highlighter tool. And if there's ever a point where I want to delete what I highlighted, I can just click on it and click on that highlight, and you'll notice that the delete comes right up here. And I can close it, click on it, and then basically delete that. The next option over here is pretty cool too. It is a sticky note. So I can go ahead and insert a sticky note in any section of this text. So if I click in here, maybe there's a note, or some of the words of clarification that I want to type in here. So I could type in any note that I wanted to. This is going to show up on the lesson that I create for students. Here's another cool feature. I can even do video notes here. So I could go ahead and click on this video. You'll notice that you're going to see me. I just click the record button, and then whatever I'm saying is going to go ahead and show up. Just click the record button, and then whatever I'm saying is going to go ahead and show up. So I can choose to use this. I can retake it. For now, I'll just click Use Video just so you can see how it will embed itself into the sticky note. Great picture, by the way. So anyways, as I go down through, again, I'm going to go ahead and continue to scroll down. Another option that people use these sticky notes for is you could always go ahead and maybe reference another article. So if I found another article online, I could paste that in. If there was a YouTube video or something that I wanted to add, I could do that as well. So again, a lot of features for the sticky notes. Over here again, you're going to notice that it also gives me insert a question feature. So if I wanted to go ahead and click on this, when I click on the insert a question, you'll notice that it's going to make me select the section that I want to go ahead and ask a question to. What's great about it is that, again, you can see it gives me a list of stems that I could pick, of kind of generic stems, or I can go ahead and I can type my own question if I know what my question is. And then I just choose, oh, and you'll notice too, the other thing is I can adjust the points and the point value of the question right here. I just simply click in it, and so if I know how much I want each question, I can click that so I could weight them differently, and then I just hit create and the question's in there. So that's basically how you can add your own questions. The other thing that is on here that I really like is, we'll go ahead and it's right here, insert a discussion. So if I wanted to start a discussion thread on here, I would click this, and now I could go ahead and type in my discussion. So I could go ahead and type in a discussion question. I could hit create, and again, now my classes, I can, and again, I'm just going to show all these. You can see that I'm going to post this, and I can post this right in my classes. So again, that's a pretty cool feature as well, that you can have a discussion based around this as well. So that's really the features over here. The other one that I wanted to show you is if you click on more options, you can share this lesson with other teachers. You can assign it. Again, you can see all the features on here. You can go through. If you need help and support, they have a great help and support section. And again, I'll just click on that, but you can see there's lesson ideas and templates. There's also some tutorials for you to go through and do some of the specifics maybe that you want to look back up or share with students. And so again, once I'm done with this, what I would do is I would just click assign, and here's the great part. When I created my account, I went ahead and associated it with my Google Classroom. So here's one of my Google Classrooms. I just check on this and I hit assign, and it's going to go immediately to the students in there. So they're going to get this web page and they're going to see it. The way it would appear for my students is I can always view this as a student, and you'll notice as I go to the top of this, you'll see, again, you can see my highlights, you can see my post-it with a great picture there. They can play that. And again, they can see as well the question starter that was right here. And then they can see the discussion as well that's right down here, and they just click post. So again, pretty cool for them to see. And I just come back up here to resume teacher mode. So the last thing that I wanted to show you is after you've created your teacher account, you've added the extension, and you've created a lesson or two. I'm going to go to insertlearning.com, and I wanted to show you this. When I go to insertlearning.com, it's going to make me sign into my account with Google, and you'll notice that I have 2 lessons that are in this bank. Here's the catch. With the free version, with the basic version, you're only allowed to have 5 lessons. So one workaround is, as your lessons build up to close to 5, and after you've assigned them and you've used them, you can come right over here and you can hit delete. By deleting those assignments, it'll keep the number down in your lesson container to under 5, and so you'll be able to use this as much as possible. The other thing that's pretty cool about this is that if I go, you'll notice that I can add classes if I wanted to. So if I had multiple sections in Google Classroom, I could just go ahead and add those. Over here to the public library in Insert Learning, you're going to notice that there are a bunch of already made lessons that people have contributed. So that way to different articles, it shows you kind of the grade range, those sort of things. You can click on those and you can utilize those lessons as well. The other section is under resources. Again, I can find different content. It'll help me. This one's great right here, tools to embed. So if I click on this, it is going to show me over 60 different embedding tools or ways that we can app smash with Insert Learning. So that's a pretty cool free resource in itself right there that I hope you have fun with. But anyways, like I said, go ahead and check out Insert Learning, create your own teacher account, create a lesson, and go ahead and send it to your students in Google Classroom. I will say this, that when they do receive it in Google Classroom, when they receive your assignment, it is automatically going to prompt them to install the Insert Learning extension into their Chrome account, so that way they can go ahead and annotate and answer your questions. Other than that, good luck using Insert Learning.